Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be doing the Sharpie marker challenge. So if you don't know what is the Sharpie challenge, it is basically where people take Sharpie markers. These are Sharpie markers. They're pretty much your permanent everyday use markers, and people do a challenge where they create a piece of art with these markers, and I know these come in a variety of colors, and I do not have all the colors. This is all I have as of today, because I don't really use these, but I like collecting them because when you go to the store and you see them arranged all nicely, you just want to buy all of them, but then I realized I'm broke. So yeah, and the reason why it's a challenge is because Sharpies are really hard to blend, and sometimes they don't blend at all. That's why people call it a challenge. But you can get effects like stippling and cross hatching, and you can use some rubbing alcohol to kind of dilute it to make it like watercolor kind of. So yeah, it's quite a cool challenge, I think. And I thought, why not do it myself? Because I have actually done this before. I have done it where I posted it to YouTube, I believe, but that was pretty much in 1998. So I thought, why not do a new one? Because my art skills have improved a lot since then. So, I'm realizing that all these colors I have are normal colors, but I have a neon blue. Let's see. And let's just show this is what they look like. It's a Sharpie marker, permanent marker. This is only for the neon colors, so it doesn't show that on everyone. And when you open, that's the majestic fine point bullet nib. And yeah, and these smell quite bad. So and yeah, I actually have. See, I actually have my markers all swatched out. Oh, right. I also have two metallic ones. I actually have them all swatched out somewhere in here. There you go. These are all the ones I have, and I think this is from the. This is from the 12 set that I got, like the Rainbow Counts 12 set. These are more of pastel colors. These are metallics. This is the neon. This is all I ever got. I didn't buy more because I don't really use them, like I said, but really I only use them for challenges, or if I want like a super bold color. I don't really know, but they don't blend that nicely. So in fact, let me just show you the blending right now on a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so just as a comparison, just to show, I will blend some of these colors. Okay, see, these look so similar. It look like they'll blend really nicely, but really they don't. I mean, they do, but it takes, you know, effort. Let's just blend up here. Can you see that? Okay, then we're going with this. Okay, see, those two blended, yeah, quite nicely. But then, see, we have this. Yeah, so they do blend, but you can still kind of see a line where it kind of edges out, I guess, or it kind of stops blending, I don't know. But the real problem is when it comes to blending different colors, they really don't blend at all. Like, even if the colors are the same darkness, you know, same intensity, let's say, look at this dark blue and this dark green. They should blend like somewhat, but I don't know how much. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, oh, I got stuff from my desk. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think they, I kept the wrong one. I think they can blend if you work them, you know, just go over each other. They do blend somewhat, so it's not like the end of the world, but they don't blend that nicely. And I would say the main reason is because they don't have the brush knit like Copics have, but really they do blend somewhat. So yeah, that was my test, and now I will clean up this, oh my god, from my desk, and we'll get to a illustration. So this is the illustration I decided I will color. I sketched it in my sketchbook and printed it out, and now I will trace it to my marker paper. And I actually already traced it once, but I don't like it, so I will use this for a color mock-up, and I will trace a new one, and you'll get to see the process of me tracing. So I have my light box here. It's my Artograph light tracer LED light box, and you can see, whoa. No, it's just a light box, and I will trace my drawing onto my marker paper. Oh my god, I just shook my camera. Wow, okay. Okay, now this isn't working. Let's just get some tape. Tape acquired. Okay. Okay, tape. I'm just gonna tape my drawing. Oh my god, no. To my drawing to my marker paper. Here we go. Now the paper is much more sturdy. And now I will line it, do the line art with my Copic multi-liners with the 0.3 and 0.5 and maybe the 0.1 as well if I need to. There we go. I'll use the 0.3 predominantly, and then 0.1 and 0.5 if I need smaller or bigger details. This is not accurate. Okay. I'm trying to do my drawings more real time, but I don't know if I prefer speed it up and then voiceover or real time and real talking. I feel like real time and real talking you can kind of converse more naturally, I guess, because you know, if there's something I want to say, I can say immediately, so it's, I don't know, it's easier to remember stuff, I guess. My coloring skills isn't even that bad, I will say, but my line art skills is, yeah, questionable-ish. And I probably won't do real time for the whole line art process because that's gonna take like 10 hours. But I will do it for a little bit at least. So the idea for this drawing was, I was just sketching in my sketchbook this girl with like this like kind of like superpower kind of pose, and I wanted to give her this hair because it felt like a feminine superhero. Oh my god, this is wrong, isn't it? Oh crap. Well, that looks fine. And so I thought, well, I could do a Sharpie challenge with this because I feel like I always, you know, I really love buying Sharpies. It's just so satisfying. But the truth is I never use them for anything at all, really. So, like, I think I should do more Sharpie challenges just to make use of my Sharpies. Oh my god. I'm messing everything up. Okay. Crap. And for the stars in the background, I actually I was watching the Sharpie challenge by Love to Draw Manga and Bailey J, and they all had stars in the background, and I thought it was really cool, so I decided to add that into my drawing as well, add the stars into my drawing. And I think it gives a really cool effect. It's like a slightly magical galaxy superhero effect, which I am trying to give off with this drawing, like a superhero effect. And I don't know, I think it looks cool. She's kind of walking in space, I guess. I don't really know because there's no flaw. But I mean, you know, illustrations, they don't have to make sense. they actually do. It's just that mine don't. But yeah. And I think I'll speed up the rest of this lineup process because it's nothing much else to say. So yeah. So I just finished inking this one, and it looks very dark. I'll turn back on my light, and I'm realizing that there are mistakes in both of these, but I will still use this one as a color mock-up and this one as a real one, even though this I really hate this, but I mean it probably looks okay. So this will be the actual drawing, and I'll use this to kind of give a color mock-up, just to plan out what colors will go where in my drawing. So it's just a matter of which side I like more. Or I could do, no. Okay, do I like this more? Like this more? I'm kind of leaning towards this side more. So yeah, let's do this side. And then I think I'll figure out the rest while, you know, while coloring the actual color, the actual drawing. So I'll put a sheet of thing underneath to protect it. Yeah, and then let's just make sure you can see what I am coloring. So okay, this is my final drawing, and I will color it with Sharpies, and I think I will speed up this part until I have something important I want to say. Okay, so I just finished coloring her head and neck, but I'm realizing that this purple color might, just might, work to give a bit of shading. Because really there's no shading right now. Oh no, I went out of the lines. It's all good, you can't tell anything. Okay, let's just shade the neck. Then I suppose there'll be shadows here. Well, no, there'll be shadows here actually. Whatever. Whatever. I did it, so no, there's no going back. So, yeah, let's try to blend. I don't think the purple gives a super dark shadow. Like, it's not exactly dark enough. But it's still kind of working. See, but then when I go in with another layer of the brown, it doesn't. You can't even see the purple anymore, so I don't think I should blend it out. I think I should just add in purple and just leave it there, kind of like cell shading or something. There we go. Oh, you can't even see the mouth or the nose. I will go with my fine liner later to just go over the nose and mouth because you can barely see it. Now let's finish up the rest of the skin, which is the hands. There we go. So you can barely tell I did any shading at all. But I don't know, I'm still quite glad with it. And I decided to go for like pink hair and yeah, yellow clothes. If you can see, actually when I first lay the color down, it's looking very like a peachy pink, but when it dries, it becomes a bit more, just slightly more of a true pink. So yeah, I honestly don't mind both. I like a peachy pink and I also like a true pink, so yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, now I will go ahead and color in her shirt, which is the yellow color. I don't know if I can find a shadow color for this. You know, I don't really have a shadow color for yellow because the orange I have is way too dark. So let's just go in and see how this works. Now I know if you layer Sharpies enough, they will give a slightly darker color. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I don't know how much is working though. The yellow seems to be at its darkest. I don't seem to be able to layer. I mean, it is slightly darker, very slightly. And I managed to get in a bit of shading. Yeah, it sort of works, kind of. And then for the pants, I actually have a good shadow color, like I showed you. But let's start off by laying this color down. So I'm realizing that all these colors don't really lay down a very smooth layer of color. The smoothest one is probably the yellow. But I found that if you do circular blending like this, it's smoother than if you do just straight lines. So yeah, that's interesting. And I'll do circular blending more from now on. Now I'll go back in and do a little bit of shading with this dark blue. And then blend it up with this light blue. And then for the stars, I think I'll just go in with random colors just to give a extra pop of color and to brighten the whole drawing up. So as you can see, I used like the blue, green, and I tried to use more vibrant or lighter colors, not the super dark ones. So I used a blue, green, and I repeated yellow and pink because just so to emphasize her hair and shirt color, just so that there's not only pink in the hair and there's not only yellow in the shirt, because you know, you can see like there's two yellows, two pinks, and just kind of complements the pink and yellow here nicely. And I think this drawing screams like a retro 90s vibe, I don't know, but yeah, I should not have really used the purple here because you can see it's very streaky. In fact, the purple is probably the streakiest color I used out of all of them, which is really bad. And I shaded them. I didn't really go in with any, I just kind of on all the right sides, and here I shaded them with a darker color and I tried to blend them out with the lighter color, except for the pink and yellow because I didn't really have a darker color. I have like a red, but it's like super super saturated, and I have a orange which like I said is super dark. So I just went back over and layered the yellow and pink, and you can see it's slightly darker on this edge, slightly. It's really hard to tell though, but it's better than nothing. And I find that the metallic colors are more opaque than the non-metallic ones. I don't know why that is, but I really don't mind it. But as you can see, it's kind of covering my line art. They do feel slightly more like paint markers. Yeah, these do feel a lot more like paint, and I think I want to go in with the color for the eyes. I think I will go in with gold for the eyes. I don't know how this will turn out. Actually, gold might be too close to her skin, so you know what? I'm gonna go in with blue for the iris, the center part of the eye. I have no idea what they're called. I used to learn it, but I forgot. For the center part of the eye and for the outside, I will do a gradient from pink to white. Maybe that might be cool. I don't know. We'll just try that. So I said pink, right? No, I said blue. Let's actually go in with the neon one. This color is the neon one. And let's color in the eyes. It's like a dot of gold there. Cool. Now let's go with pink and then colorless blender it to blend it to the white. And like I said, I'm allowing myself to use the colorless blender because to me it feels like I'm just using the material to its fullest extent. I'm not mixing any outside sources per se, because like I said, with watercolor, if you don't use watercolor, if you don't use water, like it's kind of, you can't use it, you know. It's not that you can't use Sharpies by themselves, but I'm just, you know, helping them, boost them a little. But if you do this challenge, you are free to do whatever you want. You can don't use any, you know, give yourself a challenge and not use any other stuff other than the markers themselves, or you can use whatever you want, really. Like there's not like a book or like a list you have to follow of rules for this challenge, but you can kind of create your own rules. Yeah, so okay, the blue is not dark enough and it's not contrasting enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the darker blue. And now let's go ahead, because I don't have any more, let's repeat this star. Let's give it this color, because I don't think I used that anywhere else. I mean the eyes, but other than the eyes. So let's use this. And then I will shade it with the darker blue. This one. clear. And I think the purple doesn't really match that well with the pink and yellow. I thought it would, but it probably would have been... I probably would have been better off going with the green or the blue. But what's done is done and you can't change it, so yeah. I'm sure if you could rewind time, all of us would, but okay. And I have one more color. I have one more star I need to color. I mean, I can leave it white. That's not very exciting now. That feels outfit because there's nothing else which is white. So I think, okay, to emphasize on the skin color a bit more, because the skin color is, the brown's only for the skin color, it's not for anything else. I'm gonna color this star in with the brown. Because I feel like this piece, like I said, is very rainbowy and there's too many colors, so to help it feel more cohesive, I am adding in, 2 times of the skin color, shirt color, and hair color, and kind of the pants. Well, the pants color matches with this, but I'm adding in 2 times, so it kind of helps you. It matches, it matches, so that it's just not just random colors you just throw everywhere. There is some sort of consistency, it's still very rainbowy compared to the art I usually do. And I did not expect this to turn out like this, but honestly I don't mind it, and I feel like it captured like I say, a 90s dance party, which I didn't expect, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But this was my attempt at the Sharpie challenge, and you can go ahead and do one yourself if you are up to the challenge. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.